55 students on the bus. Look at the next question. Okay, so we read it a second time. Some students were waiting on the bus to go to the zoo. Then 34 more students got on. Now there are 55 students on the bus. So it says, what are all the things that we could count in this story? What could be counted in the story? You understand what's asking you? Owen, what do you think? What can we count?
We can count the kids.
Count. Okay, we can count the kids. All right. Can you be more specific, Tristan? Are you listening back there? Scoot up and look up here. Addie, you listening? Etta, what else can we count? So he said, so we can count all the kids?
No. Yes.
Okay. Well, how many? It says now there are 55 students on the bus. What else can be counted, Adam?
Because 3 plus 2 equals 5, and 4 plus 1 equals 5. Then
Okay. I think you're already trying to solve the story problem. Okay, so you said 34 more that got on plus the ones that were already on the bus? Okay, let's read the next part. Let's go to the next part. It says, read it a third time. Some students were waiting on the bus to go to the zoo. Then 34 more students got on. Now there are 55 students. And look, it added a question. Carson, go get the door. How many students were on the bus at first?
Oh, at the bus stop first.
There, it added another question. How many students were on the bus at first? What are different ways we can solve this problem? Now, we did some kind of like this yesterday. Okay, this same story problem is going to be on your paper. When we get our paper, I'm going to read it to you again, and then you're going to tell me how many were on the bus first. All right, you need your pencil. Let's go. Adam, now there are 55 students on the bus. How many students were on the bus first? Now there are 55 students on the bus. How many students were on the bus at first? Okay, no picture. You show me how you did it in your brain, okay? Oh, okay. All right, so how many are on the bus now? 55 are on the bus now. So I want to show you something. I'm going to show you Darcy's and Canaan's at the same, used a picture. But they both did something different. You're being a good listener. Can you tell what they did that's different? They figured it out a different way. Look at it carefully for me. Madeline, are you looking? Can you tell how Darcy did it differently than Canaan did it? Excuse me. Etta, can you tell? I'm waiting on everybody to get a chance to look. Tristan, what do you think?
It's different because Darcy said cross out.
You mean this one's Canaan's? You mean Canaan crossed out?
No, he said Darcy's 8 crossed out.
Oh, that's what you said. I misunderstood. So okay, wait a minute. So Canaan crossed his out, but Darcy didn't cross any out, did she?
No.
If Canaan crossed them out, what does that mean he was doing?
Subtracting.
Oh, does his number sentence match?
No.
He still got it right. He filled that in right. Do you know, how could we help him with his number sentence? Canaan, do you know?
That is my number sentence. That's my equation.
Okay, did you number sentence and equation means the same thing. Okay, that's just a fancy, equation is a fancy name for number sentence, okay? Now, look, Canaan, what you wrote is right. 21 plus 34 is 55. But to match this, what did you do first, Canaan?
I took 50 and...
Hold on, did you draw all 55?
No, I done tens and ones.
Right, you drew tens and ones, but how many tens and ones did you draw?
55.
Okay,
No,
so you
50.
drew 55, and then what did you do? You marked off how many?
34.
Okay, you took them off, so you subtracted 34, and what was left?
21.
21. So how many kids were at the bus stop, or excuse me, waiting on the bus before they left?
21.
21 kids were waiting on the bus. Now, he used subtraction. He wrote it down like this. This is what he did. What Darcy do? Darcy, did you take any off? What'd you do, Darcy?
I put 34.
Okay, can I cover this up? Is that okay? All right, why'd you start with 34? Because it says then there were 34 more got on. Okay, and then what'd you do?
Then I put some, and then I counted it, and I got 50, and then.
Oh, you put, so when you say you put some, did you put some tens? Okay, so you put some more tens and you got up to 50? Okay.
And then I counted 51, 52, 53, 54, 55.
Okay, so wait a minute. Let me ask you a question. Did you say 34 and then you said this would have been 44, 54, and then you needed what? Did you need one more right there? Okay, so how many more did you add on?
21.
So she did addition. She started with her 34 and added on until she got to 55. Did both of them get the same answer?
Yes.
Yeah, she underlined it on the box it for her right here so you can see.
Different way.
They just Kanan subtracted
And
and Darcy added. All right, so now let's look at the next one.
Subtracted.